Ready for your next lesson? So soon? Very well. Since we've just gone over the Major Arcana, I suppose it only makes sense that we discuss the Minor. The Minor Arcana are composed of 4 suites of 14 cards, totaling 56. I know it's a lot, but you're a fast learner. I'm sure you'll get the hang of it soon. Since there are so many, I decided it would be best if, instead of drawing each one individually, I just lay out the aces of each card and we'll go from there. So, draw your first. The Ace of Cups. It's a good card to draw. All cards in the Suite of Cups are associated with water, and when you see them in a reading, they speak about the emotional side of things. The ace refers to abundance, something new, the beginning of love or fulfillment. The 2 speaks to friendship, compatibility, healing. The 3 speaks of celebration, socializing, community, friends, and allies. The 4 speaks of apathy, discontentment, dissatisfaction, withdrawing from others. The 5 speaks of loss, could be emotional, could be tangible. But, as you'll see on the front of the card, 3 cups may be spilled, but 2 yet remain, showing that all is not lost. The 6 speaks of nostalgia, childhood, old memories. The 7 speaks of delusion, wishful thinking, unrealistic ideas. The 8 speaks of departure, leaving things behind, travel, a spiritual journey perhaps. The 9 speaks of contentment, satisfaction with one's material possessions and satisfaction in one's emotions. The 10 of Cups speaks of pure happiness, at home, in relationships, and in love. The Page of Cups speaks of innocence. Sometimes it's referring to the receipt of news. The Knight of Cups refers to charm, romance, passion, and sometimes progress in love or relationships. The Queen of Cups speaks of nurturing, love and protection, another card of maternal instinct. And the King of Cups speaks of diplomacy, leadership, and authority. Alright, go ahead and draw your next. The Swords. Every card in the Suite of Swords is associated with air, and they refer to the realm of one's mind. The Ace of Swords is all about conquest and victory. The 2 of Swords represents having a decision to make, usually a difficult one, and often indecision. The 3 of Swords, as you can plainly see, represents heartbreak, sorrow, strife. The 4 of Swords represents rest, recovery. It may refer even to retirement from one's practice. The 5 of Swords represents conflict. It can either be winning an argument or a battle, but at the expense of something else, or taking advantage of others. The 6 of Swords represents a journey, an escape, a move, or a trip. The 7 of Swords represents deception, trickery, a fake friend. The 8 of Swords represents restriction, like you're feeling trapped or stuck in a situation and believe your options are limited. The 9 of Swords represents despair, anxiety, stress, perhaps even nightmares, losing sleep. The 10 of Swords represents betrayal, being stabbed in the back, literally, as you can see on the card. It indicates a very low point in your life. The Page of Swords is about connection, learning, communication. The Knight speaks of aggression, hostility, but sometimes progress and rapid action. The Queen is all about honesty, speaking with others and being straightforward. Constructive criticism, perhaps. Lastly, the King of Swords is all about intellect and fairness. Leadership and authority as well, because he's a king, but particularly one on the intelligent or rational side. Okay, draw your next card. Ah, the Pentacles. The Pentacles are each associated with the element of earth and speak about the material. The Ace of Pentacles represents opportunity, the beginning of something grand, of great fortune. The Two of Pentacles represents flexibility, juggling responsibilities, multitasking. The Three of Pentacles is about teamwork, but it can also speak of a craftsman or an artisan, recognition in one's craft. The Four is all about frugality, being a Scrooge, for instance, miserliness, greed. The Five is all about hardship and strife, poverty and financial difficulty. 6 is all about generosity and giving back to others. The 7 is all about harvesting the fruits of one's labor. Dedication and hard work paying off. The 8 is all about employment, an artisan working diligently, as you can see. A skillful worker, or perhaps an apprentice, like yourself. The 9 is all about independence, enjoying material comfort but being free to enjoy one's passions as well. The 10 is all about pure wealth, sometimes familial wealth, sometimes personal, but wealth abundance nonetheless. The Page of Pentacles is all about focus and diligence, perhaps receiving something like news or money. Sometimes the Knight is all about stability, reliability, being practical about your money. The Queen, again, practicality, but also generosity. Not necessarily protecting one's resources, but sharing them. The King, lastly, is about providing resources, leadership in the realm of money and material wants. And we have our final card. Do you know what it is? That's right. The Ace of Wands. Every card in the Suite of Wands is associated with fire, and therefore speak about action. The Ace speaks about a new venture, a new career, a new project, like becoming a witch. The 2 speaks about planning for the future, balancing all the aspects, weighing your options, having ambition. The 3 is about persistence, success only after hard work. The 4 is about prosperity, celebrating success, harvesting the fruits of one's labor. 5 is all about competition, squabbling and non-cooperation, competition in one's field. 6 is all about recognition, victory, accomplishment, monetary success, validation. The 7 is all about opposition, fighting against those who would oppose you, and sometimes speaks to personal boundaries as well. The 8 is all about action, organization, the receipt of news or an item, sometimes even travel by air. The 9 is all about being defensive, protecting something that's worth defending, perseverance in that defense. The 10 is all about burden, perhaps shouldering the burdens of others while you should be looking inwards and minding your own priorities. The Page of Wands is all about excitement, adventure, energy. The Knight of Wands is all about passion, motivation, and enthusiasm. The Queen is about confidence. Moreover, it's about intention. And because of the cat on the front of the card, it can also represent an animal lover. Lastly, the King of Wands is about leadership, as most kings are, but specifically about leadership in one's field or perhaps one's creative effort. And with that, we have successfully gone through each of the 56 Minor Arcana. I know, it's a lot, and it'll take a long time for you to remember everything, but don't worry. You are still an apprentice. And like I told you last time, being a witch is not about your ability to be quick on the draw or learn immediately. It's about your ability to reflect and slowly grow into mastery. I can't wait to see you for our next lesson.